What is up, everyone? It is I, Pokemon Sarnio here, and today we'll be doing a top 16 team from the Lille Regional. It got top 16, and it was powered by Giovanni Pescatelli. Yes. All right, so here we got ourselves a Dragonite, non-Terra, non-Terra, non-Mega. Little joke. All right, so it is multi-scale, loaded dice, Fairy Terra, Scale Shot, Extreme Speed, Haze, Protect, Rillaboom with the Water Terra, Grassy Surge, Assault Vest, Wood Hammer, High Horsepower, Grassy Glide, Fake Out, Electabuzz with the Ghost Terra, Vital Spirit, Eviolite with a Thunderbolt, Follow Me, Taunt, and Protect, Volcarona, and that is going to be Fairy Terra, Flame Body, Covert Cloak, Heat Wave, Terra Blast, Quiver Dance, and Protect, Kingambit, Dark Terra with the Defiant, Black Glasses, Kowtow Cleave, Sword Dance, Sucker Punch, and last but certainly not least, Sneasler with the Stellar Terra, Unburdened Focus Sash with the Close Combat, Dire Claw, Coaching, and Protect. So I like this team for a lot of reasons. One, Dragonite with Scale Shot gets pretty broken after a while. Plus, with the extreme speed, you have Haze in case you run into because now that legends are gone, you're going to see a lot more Dozos, and you need answers to Dozo. Or else, yes. You also have Kingambit with that Defiant. Raising up its attack. I feel this team definitely benefits from raising because you have a lot of big heavy hitters here with Kingambit, with Dragonite. Volcarona also can hit hard, and then of course Rilla, and then Sneasler. The coaching will help out as well. Obviously, Sneasler, it is a glass cannon, but you want to make sure that everything else has some bolt. And then Electabuzz has some of that good. It can definitely help because Amoonguss, now that there's not a big electric terrain setter, except for Pinurchin, but no one's running Pinurchin. You need answer to Amoonguss, and the Follow Me with Vital Spirit as well as Taunt helps out with that. Yeah, I like this team. Let's cut the chit chat. Let's get straight to the battles. Ooh, okay, so this is a fun thing. Some people want to reinvent some stuff we can do here. It is a Sun team. We got some Alolan Persian action. Now, pardon me, you're just straight up dark. Okay. There's a few things we can do. I'm down for a Sneasler Kingambit start. And then have Rilla in. It is risky to have Rilla in the back, but it offers so much utility. Electabuzz. Alright, I think this is a very physical team. I think Electabuzz will help. And then I think we go for Skill Shot. I think Rilla. Still villain. Alright, so they're gonna go Burning Hot super fast. Alright. I am going to actually start with coaching into Kingambit. We're gonna go Dark. And then do I go Ninetales or Skull Villain? I feel we're gonna go Ninetales. It protects, nice. Double protects. And we get a free coaching off. We love this. Granted, they're special, so not necessarily the best, but still. Alright, so we're gonna try and take out the Skull Villain. And right now they're trying to think what is the best thing for them. Overheat will miss. We appreciate that. It's going to go down to Sash. Flame Charge into this. It'll increase their speed. It doesn't matter. And it gets one shot. So now Skull Villain is on a timer. In the sense of like, it has one move left. That does change things. Alright. I think we're going to switch the terrain. And then Sucker Punch into... Ooh, do I want to do that? So they might want to switch. I still feel we switch the terrain and then kowtow into Skull Villain. Because my big worry, they can still try. Okay, they don't. Oh my god, that is a lot. Psychic, thankfully goes in Rilla. All right, we take that down. All right, and they're trapped here. What is their last mon? All right. I'm down to Fake Out. And then Kowtow clean into the Indeedee. It protects. All right. So we're in a pretty good spot. It's not really too much they can do. I'm going to Woodhammer into Garganackle. I'm going to Kowtow into Indeedee. Can still follow me. That's why I am a little concerned about it. We're not out of the woods. Granted, we still have 2 mons in the back, but never underestimate your opponents. All right, Stranger Danger is still thinking. Either they dipped or they're really, really thinking this. I'm hoping they still want to. Okay, Terrasilize, follow me. All right, does a big chunk. Salt Cure, and I'll take out Kingambit. But we got quite a bit out of Kingambit with that one. All right. So I think we go Electabuzz here. I want to make sure this thing cannot recover. So we're going to Woodhammer. We're going to Taunt. All right. Woodhammer does about half. Salt Cure makes sense. But with the combo, we should get it low enough to get the KO. So Woodhammer into Garganackle and the Thunderbolt. All right, and that is GG's. Got the win. Okay, we got Gliscor. All right, their own Sneasler. All right, Kingambit. We got some similar mons. All right, that Primarina scares me. So, what am I thinking? I like you for. What do I think? Because I'll be honest, I'm still kind of new to Regulation H. I didn't get to play it as much the last time it was around. But yeah, I think Volk is usually a good starter here to lead with. I kind of want Sneasler in the back just to help clean up. I like good fake out support and stuff in the pre-marina. I think we have things to deal with pre-marina later. Okay. I think we start off, and I know I've been saying this a lot. We're going to go Dragonite. We're going to start off strong. We're going to bring Electabuzz in the back. And then Sneasler. All right. So they're going to have Sneasler. Let's go with good old-fashioned Quiver Dance. I think we're going to Quiver Dance to start, and then we're going to Scale Shot Sneasler. It's going to do a coaching boost. Tailwind. All right, we're going to Quiver Dance. This is my form of speed control. All right, if we get one more, there we go. All right, Sneasler is down. Cool. So here comes the pre-marina. Okay, so now what? What is best for me? Don't want to Terra just yet. Or that might be my best shot, honestly. We're going to Terra Blast into you. And we're going to Extreme speed. All right, fairy. All right, not much. Dual wing beat does a hefty chunk. Terra Blast ends it. Hyper Voice. And Volcarona does survive. So they do have Tailwind. I feel like double protecting here. I might want to switch something out. Let's see what they're going to lock into. Is it choice? Draco Meteor. Hyper. Very least, we don't have to worry. I'm going to Terry Farah into you and go out to Electabuzz. All right, it's going to protect. All right, good news is now we can go into good old Dragonite. It just used that. Wait, did it Terra? Yes, it did. We're going to get that. Follow me. Draco, and it misses. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, Dragapult is down. All we have is Primarina to worry about. Moonblast, which I'm not too worried. Now, we can just Extreme Speed and Thunderbolt. That's going to do a lot. Thunderbolt will take out the Primarina, and that is a GG's. Oh, okay, so we got a Snow team. We also got Inteleon. We also got, yeah. So we got good with Volcarona here. I am worried about a few things. I think we start off with Kingambit. I kind of want to do Kingambit and then Sneasler. Give it some boost. Alright, and then Volcarona in the back. And then Electabuzz can be useful. I don't want to go into you because I don't want to have my Terra all used up. And water, well, not too bad. I think we can get more out of you. All right, Ninetales and it's a Titan. Okay. I think go coaching. We're just gonna power up Kingambit. Make them fear. Make them fear the Gambit. All right, we're gonna get protect. Knock off. All right, we lose our glasses. We're gonna get coaching off. All right, that's 2.5. That means you very, very scary. And then we're going to Dire Claw into Ninetales. Liquidation does nothing. All right. And we get poisoned. Drain Kiss. Okay. Erases Titan from the board. All right. So they don't have. Or we are definitely going to try Sucker Punch. And then we're going to Dire Claw Ninetales. Because you can keep going for supporting moves. Golden Dango goes down. Ninetales goes down. This combo is deadly. And we win. Yeah. Okie dokie. So, alright, Hydreigon, Volk. Alright, so we got some decent enough answers into these things. I think Volcarona will do us so much justice, especially if we're able to get off the Terra. What worries me is the Goldango. Rilla's not bad because we can at least fake out some stuff. Yeah. They do have some things that Rilla will probably not want to deal with. Be it the Volk, their own respective Volk. I do like Electabuzz for bulk and then taunting things and redirection. Sneasler, maybe. I need to make decisions. All right, so we're going to go Dragonite. And then elect. Oh, I did not go Dragonite. Was that a sign that I should go with something else? Eh. All right. So we got these two Dragonite, their own Volk. I feel not the best. Now, are you multi-scale or inner focus? I feel we do this to begin with. We're going to Heat Wave. And then I think we high horsepower. They're going to go flying. All right. So no longer is resist, which is good. Oh, and Volk goes down. And Quiver Dance. Okay. Honestly, not a great turn. I can, I have enough humility to realize that that was bad. But it's okay. We carry on. All right, we're gonna go out and Dragonite now. Yeah. Trying to think how like I made a big oopsies in the beginning. Probably should have faked out Folk, but there's a chance of burn. This at least resists. Scale shot. 2, 3, 4, 5. It still lives. Defense is lowered. Speed will go up. But none of that matters. All right, cool. Primarina! Love you. All right, we're going to protect. And then extreme speed into you. Protect goes off. Extreme will be enough. It is not. We don't get burned, thankfully. We are, Moonblast. That was a crit. I don't think it mattered. We are vibing. We are definitely vibing. I think we try and Thunderbolt into you. And we gotta at least attempt to fake out. Alright, we fake out. We get burned. We get heat waved. That was Covert Cloak. Yeah. Well, we are already burned. I say we try. That does nothing. Struggle bug. Oh, this bug is definitely struggling. Moonblast. Yeah. And we don't even have priority. GG, y'all. Wood hammer. Alright. What can you do? What can you do? Probably if I had a better lineup, to begin with, and was smarter with my moves. And faking out in the beginning wouldn't have mattered on the Volk because that, so I think my lead was just bad. Alright. So, Sun and Trick Room. You at least resist. I think Electabuzz is good here. There's nothing stopping me from... I wonder what Terra you are, because I know Terra fighting is a thing. I'm down... I know I keep coming up with sentences and not completing them. I think we go Electabuzz. Do I want to go Gambit? Because I want to get the because they know I have these, so do they make that lead? I feel the most likely one is probably Ensign, and then Porygon 2. I do kind of want to bring Rilla. I think that's something we have to think about terroring. And then 20 seconds left to make a move. Since they don't have, okay, so they are going to go in Jumpluff and Torkoal. All right, I am not opposed to this. Because you gotta imagine I'm probably gonna press follow me onto this. I'm gonna Thunderbolt, and in case stuff goes bad, I'm gonna Kowtow Cleave. Tailwind, Thunderbolt. It's paralyzed. And Torkoal, their Sunsetter, is gone. Very nice. We get Charizard. I could follow me. Decisions right now. And I know I said, oh, we're going to get this. Thing is, Rilla is still good because of the fake out. All right, we're going to Thunderbolt. And then, actually, you scare me, so I'm going to do this. Protect, Sleep Powder, Heat Wave. Ah, that was a crit. Solar Power takes that down. I am okay with you. All right, so feel extreme speed is going to be super helpful here. And let's go Sucker Punch. All right. Oh, crit. All right, you know what? Crit for crit. Sleep Powder will miss. Very nice. Instant, give us that energy. It's the last turn of Tailwind, but Sun is also coming out. You know, I kind of want to do this. Actually, do I? I think Kowtow. Because there's always the chance they try and put that to sleep. Alright, or it could miss. I still flinch, which is fine. We're gonna fake out you. Actually, this is very much I think we are going to fake out and Kowtow. So far, we've been lucky. Okay, they're gonna Tailwind. Alright. So, right now, they do have speed advantage, but yeah, it didn't end up mattering because I have right now Incineroar. Usually they would train more for bulk, especially in a Trick Room team like this. And then yeah, I had Dragonite in the back, Kingambit could power up, and then yeah. But GG's. Alrighty. So ooh, Gastrodon. I do love good Gastrodon. This is a very much a Trick Room team. So alright, I like Electabuzz. Can always fake me out though. I like you. And you also have the Covert Cloak, so we cannot be faked out there. Just trying to think what my best moves are. Because I'm good with having you to kind of set up Gambit. I don't think you're bad. I definitely am going to have to Terra you though. Electabuzz makes me worried. Rilla worried, but not totally worried. And then there's also Sneasler. Or do I go with Dragonite? Sneasler is really good in some cases. I don't know. I think we try our best not to get Trick Room up. We have some stuff we can do. All right, so yeah. All right. I think we start off with Heat Waving. And then we Protect. We might just have to ride out the... Because, yeah. If Covert Cloak was on you, on my Kingambit, that would be better, but 'tis not how things worked. Who do I want to go out to? Because they might want to Terra the Frigoraph. I could bring Rilla in just so we can get some terrain up. Honest, Heat Wave again. I think we lose our weakness to fire. All right. Frigoraph is going to Hyper Voice. Yeah. Take it down. So that also means this Ursaluna is going to take a healthy chunk of damage. All right. Now, that's the only Pokemon that can learn Trick Room on their team. So that's good for us. I think I'm going to double protect. Because right now, once Trick Room's down, then we have speed advantage and we're good. I'm going to protect. Kingambit's going to protect. All the protects. Ironhead. Interesting. Oh, they just give up. Oh no, I feel like there were chances for me to mess up, but I'm trying to think what they had in the. Oh wait, that was all their Pokemon. I would have played it out, but to each their own. Alrighty. Ooh, we see Weirdeer. We see some fun. This thing will definitely want to Trick Room. I like the good old combo of Electabuzz. Actually, yeah. I think Electabuzz, and then do I want Kingambit or do I want? I don't have an offensive pivot that can help out. I think we go Gambit, Rilla, and then who do I want for my final Pokemon? Sneasler, Dragonite, eh. I think Volt can be useful. Obviously, Water Bubble is something to be afraid of, but I got 20 seconds left. I don't think you're so bad because at least we got extreme speed when we can switch things around. And then Haze. All right, Electabuzz, and then the Gambit. Weirdeer. All right, Intimidate, which you know. Okay, we're going to Taunt. And then part of me wants to, I can either Sword Dance. Thing is, I don't know what Weirdeer does. So part of me is going to protect. Fighting. And this is why. Taunt, Indeedee. Double kick. I see what you were going to try and do. We're going to have you follow me. We're going to kowtow cleave it to you. A switch out, it's still going to take a chunk of damage. All right, 10. Trick. Ooh, okay. I did not realize it got Trick Room. Okay. Follow me. And then I'm going to kowtow cleave. Torkoal. All right, you know what? Still. Expanding Force does a lot. Torkoal is down a little. All right, this is going to be a bit tricky, but I'm going to reset their Terra. Or reset the terrain. I'm gonna. Do I want to Sucker Punch? All right. Yeah. We're going to reset terrain, Dark Terra, Sucker Punch into Torkoal. Because I'm pretty sure if they wanted to, they could double kick, yeah. And while that's not great damage, Or like, well, it's I don't appreciate that too much. Still alright. 2 turns of Trick Room. I wish we had a. I wish we had. I think I'm gonna go into Dragonite and then Protect. Helping Hand, Protect. All right, expanding. Ooh, okay. Multi-scale coming in clutch for us. I'm gonna go Extreme Speed into Weird Ear, and then all right, Kingambit. Take a breather. Extreme Speed is gonna go out into Weird Ear. Is it enough? Is it double kick? All right. So I feel good. Hammer. Honestly, we do this. Wood hammer into Weird Ear. All right. So this will make us go a little faster. Okay. We don't have a pivot out. Good thing is, all right, Weird Ear will come back out. Hmm. We might have to play around in Trick Room again. I am more afraid of Weird Ear. Honestly, I think we do this. We go back to the buzz. Follow me. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do they get. Okay. They Trick Room. Oh, and it's their last mon. Yeah, we didn't lose anyone. I feel like we probably would because with Follow Me and everything, I just scale shot again. And yeah, GG's. All right, that is it for now. I really do enjoy this team. I think there's a lot of fun tools you can play with here. Yeah, so I think one of the great things is the versatility. Like I said, also some things can hit hard once you set them up, and if your opponent is not prepared for it, it just shuts down stuff. Yeah, so I feel like if you're browsing for a Reg H team that has had some good results. I think this is a very, like I would say rain teams can be a little tricky because you don't I mean like you have Rilla and you have Electabuzz, but if you run into good old Archaludon, that's where you run into problems. Because with yeah. So just watch out. Anyway, that's it for now. And yeah, peace.